Oh. I'm so glad it's recorded to see how it has gone. Hey, so good
What's good, Crucian fam? It's your boy Kef.
And it's your girl Nye.
And we're back with another video. And today, what are we talking about? How we first met?
So we got a story time for you guys.
Yeah.
Story time.
Yeah, that's a little something slight.
Yeah.
Slight work, because, in the boyfriend-girlfriend tag, we kind of briefly touched on how we kind of met, but we didn't, elaborate. So we just wanted to take a few minutes to just elaborate a little bit, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, let y'all know how we started talking. So just recap how we met and then how we started talking.
Yeah. You check. So basically, I'll start it out with me as a fisherman, you check. And I see she out in the ocean, and I triple the rod and just realize, and here we are.
Anyways, the real story is, as we mentioned before, that we met at RA training in 2017. Like I said, I don't really have any recollection. That was a stressful semester. That was the 2 hurricanes and everything. So, me may really remember meeting Kefren, but obviously he was there because he was an RA.
Yeah, I had my aunt. She from before, not super glued, but at see she either the semester before or a year prior, where she would gain one of her speech and all them stuff. She always bagging him out someplace and some function. You check, and I was like, what? She look good, man, and she tall too. You know what I mean? And lo and behold, she became an RA. But I still wasn't really studying shit like that. Cause like she said, it's okay, more RAs, all that good stuff. You know what I'm saying? Hurricanes kind of botched things in the whole semester.
Yeah.
I was actually out working in the guard and all that good stuff. So yeah, a whole bunch of stuff happened. So we scratched that semester. Enter spring 2018 when things were getting a little better.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? All of a sudden she started talking to me a little more often. Weren't really sure what caused that, but I just remember her all of a sudden starting to, kind of talk to me a little more. You check?
I don't remember that part either, right?
But it happened.
If you say it happened, we'll go with that, y'all.
We ain't going with it. We went with it because it happened.
If you said so, that's what I'm saying. If that's what you said.
This is why I was a storyteller around here.
Listen here. Let me cut in. So, I don't know if I started talking to him more, he started talking to me more, or whatever. But Kefra used to be. What you just do?
I didn't do anything. Continue.
I'm watching you. Kefra used to be very contentious and still is, as y'all can clearly see here. Nothing. Very contentious. So I don't even remember what it was, but he always used to be saying things that just didn't make any sense to me. Yes, mom. Just didn't make any sense to me. So, back then, coming fresh off, being a debater and all of that, like he said, I was always banging him out. Very opinionated. So I no. And we always used to be having these back and forths in the RA chat. Is that not true?
She literally held the keys as to who used to instigate and start the argument. She just said, fresh off a debate, whatever, opinionated, all of them, always banging her mouth, right? She literally just told on herself, all right? I used to be that cool. I used to be that cool and chilling. Anybody who knows me knows that I prefer to listen as opposed to talk, right?
Apparently not when it comes to...
And anyone on the RA team during that time knows that she would be the one that would be contentious for any setting. All right? Okay?
Okay, Kefra wants to pick me as the bad guy. I wish I could remember that Nicki Minaj line.
The bad guy, call me Chun-Li.
Something about, they say I'm the bad guy, Chun-Li, something. Whatever, y'all gonna do, I mean.
And as I was saying, she used to start the argument them and the debate them and all that good stuff. But nonetheless, eventually, the other team, caught a trend and started making fun of us, associating us with husband and wife and all of that good stuff, and yada yada yada, all that great.
Charlene, we talking about you.
Yeah.
Alafia, we talking about you.
Yeah. Big ups to Charlene and Laffy Taffy.
Laughing.
One time for the one time. But nonetheless, yeah, so, just had like a little back and forth and all that different stuff. And somewhere along the line, it was pretty, it was enjoyable. Like, it was cool, like it was fun.
You're sick.
It was fun, you know what I'm saying? So, like, eventually, like, one day, I've been doing my office hours, like a good little RA, you know what I mean? With my partner.
Don't act. But continue.
That is right. She was a hater, by the way. She was hating on my design and all that stuff because I wasn't doing nothing.
Listen, I didn't tell y'all. My first impression of Kefren was that he was lazy. He was a terrible, lazy RA.
Efficient.
But let's continue.
Efficient. All my boys, them, I love me. All right? As I was saying, back on track. I was there. There I was doing my office hours. Mm-hmm. Like a good RA. Right? With my partner, Barry. All right? Shout out to Barry right quick. Check. Me and this man just been there cool in the office, and, he been there like, I see you and Nigeria, kind of like real chummy and them stuff in the RA chat and all kind of stuff, and they're like, yeah, man, we just doing whatever and them stuff, and he was like, I think she got a thing for you, dog. You should try a thing. Yeah, I mean, and being
a sucker,
the up and coming bachelor that I was at that time, just in terms of not only obtaining my bachelor's, but just being new to the whole really talking to girls and them type of stuff in that way.
He let Barry boost him up.
I was like, you think so? I don't. I'm not sure. He was like, trust me, dog. It's a hunch. She into you, dog. Trust the berry. All right. And after just really thinking about it, I was like, that I'll give it a shot. Get a little, something. And then
before you go on, I want to pause and say, anybody that knows Barry, y'all really think that Kevin shouldn't be listening to Barry? Barry of all people?
You're a hater. You're a hater. Obviously, were it not for Barry saying all of that stuff, your ass wouldn't be here with me in Chicago. Good.
I don't think I would have shed any tears.
So, cool beans.
Before you go on, I just want to say, don't make your friend them boost you up.
Make your friends them boost you up.
Continue now.
Well, the right friend boosts me up.
Anyways.
So yeah. So, I decided, alright, cool, I can hit up, do a little, put a little fresh Wefren 2018 type of moves on all them different type of things. You know what I'm saying? And piece by piece, started, just started off messaging her outside of the chat and everything. And, we just got a little more chummy and them type of thing. And somewhere around there, in one of them messages, I think she threatened to come to my room or something. But I didn't really study shit because she was always, she's been a hater from long, alright?
Wow.
Especially when it came to East. She was always hating on East, alright? Shout out to the guys at one time. But anyway, she was always hating on East, right? So at no point did I ever expect her to come. Until one fateful night, I actually been there one of my partners. Shout out to my boy Jeffrey, right? Shouting out to everybody in this story. And she been talking some heck about how she can come and all. I like. Until she actually came. Come on, phone, all like, yeah, what? 1 hour. what? And I like, and Jeff did I like, and you know, we just all kind of hung out briefly while she just did a dissing East.
Kevin was scared of me.
You know.
Okay? Tell the story correctly.
That wasn't the story?
I don't know if that's how that went.
How it went?
Yeah, I did have a video though because in the RA chat,
Yes,
he was
you
going
sent
on with
it.
a lot and I sent it in the RA chat. I don't know if I have that video still, but I'll see if I can find it and insert it
She
here.
didn't get a video.
But you don't know my life.
You're right.
Give y'all the real story of how I ended up going to Kefren's room. So, like, this is the backstory. We had just completed the fashion show for Queen's Committee. We were talking about like, and y'all could pause this read if y'all want. This part ain't really important, but we were talking about how Kefren had did a segment for like this company that had like some bridal stuff. So, you know, I was saying he was crying real tears on stage and whatnot. Anyway, yeah, scrolling past. So, I don't delete all of these things, but whatever GIF he sent here, I was like, isn't it nap time for you? And like we had mentioned, you know, like the Aries used to be saying we just behave like husband and wife. So off, I was like, let's listen to your wife. You ain't lying, is nap time. And I was like, he better not let me bring my belt down east for him. And y'all know that's a Caribbean mother threat. Like, I'll beat you, like, don't let me bring my belt. Everyone's like, you can bring yourself though. So first of all, he is inviting me over there. He make it seem like I just show up at Hiara and not correct. Ali and Alafia were hyping Kefren and he foolishness up. So I was like, I need all of y'all to get it together. And then Shani said, disowning my husband. And Kefren again. Y'all see Kefren again talking about I need to come down there. And then when I pull up, he wanted to be talking about he afraid of me. Listen, if you can't put your money where your mouth is, shut up, Saki. Yeah, I'm talking to you. Talk about my husband demanding my presence. I said airport don't go to play because you can have lyrics, you know? Yeah. So the instigator, Barry, started hyping up Kefren. So like, Barry, don't encourage him. So later that evening, we would have had an RA meeting. So I was like, I was coming from something in the calf. And I was like, it's like 30 minutes before we go. So let me come good on east to see what Kefren going to send when I show up because, you know, yeah. This is the video, but I deleted it because I delete things and that's how I am. So I can't even show y'all. But that's when I pulled up on Kefren. I was like, yeah, pulling up on the left front when I hear he has some chicken here. Because if he's supposed to be, what? Kefren, this is my recording with my fat. But nonetheless, yeah, Kefren was very afraid of me. I don't understand why. I'm not a bully.
Yeah.
Anyways, so yeah, I will say that at that time when Barry instigated that, you know, I thought Kefren was cool, but it wasn't like a like thing. But as we continued conversing, you know, it was a little weird, but I liked it.
Fisherman.
He's still a little weird, but it's okay. My weirdo. But yeah, so we got closer because Kefren has been telling this story, his version of events this entire time.
My version is the true version.
If you say so. So I want to talk, oh, and I want y'all opinion too. So later that semester, was it that semester?
Yeah.
I think, yeah, later that semester, they had like this award ceremony. And your girl was getting awarded, of course. So, you know, had to be there. Kefren was getting an award too, yeah, so he was there. And they had sip and paint after. And I had a ticket to go to sip and paint. Kefren had a ticket to go to sip and paint. We never talked about going to sip and paint. I didn't know he was going. He didn't know I was going until that particular awards event. Kefren claims, because I don't remember, Kefren claims, he asked me if I wanted to go to sip and paint together. I don't remember. So Kefren counts that as like our first date.
It was.
I want to know if y'all think that was our first date. I don't remember him asking me that, but he claimed he did. But let's say he did ask me after I had my own ticket. He had his own ticket. And we weren't planning to go together. Like, y'all consider that first date?
Yes. The only answer is yes. All right? We sat next to one another. I mean, her friend them on the same table and all that stuff. But we sat next to one another. I asked her. She invited me to be there on that table with her friends then. We painted together, side by side, in which her painting looked really great and my painting looked... But nonetheless... It was a date.
I don't know. I feel like it just so happened that we went to the same event and sat next to one another.
It was a date. Because she didn't have to allow me to sit next to her. There were plenty of open tables.
I didn't want him to be alone.
Hence, a date. Togetherness. The opposite of being alone.
All right, Sack. All right.
Although I would say that our first date was when I took her to the prestigious.
I meant he said prestigious, I really meant he said
It was any person that went to UVI between the years, I'd say 2015, 2016 to 2017, 2018 or whatever would agree. The prestigious, exceptional and clutch West Bay. Alright? That's our first real date. Alright, this place was clutch. Took her to West Bay. We went shopping. I don't remember if I paid for anything that she got.
Can't buy me nothing.
But nonetheless, we went somewhere. We went at a predetermined location. She agreed. And we conducted activities. Which was the shopping. A date.
That's an even worse example of a date. You mean to tell me we walk into the supermarket for... I remember picking up anything, but I feel like if I did pick up, he probably made me pay for it myself. Y'all think that was a date? Like...
that means I probably did pay for it then. If she can't remember she paid for it, I mean I pay for it because she ain't a thief. Therefore, I did pay for it.
That was not a date. I feel like... No, Kefren... Like, you bringing these things back up, I feel like you owe me a date this weekend because, what was that? A supermarket walk? I find that that was very disrespectful. Like, you really made me walk to the supermarket. You should have carried me on your back.
You double wilding. First of all, they had frogs out there. If there was a frog out there, you were getting left.
That's why you should have me on your back so you could have run with me. The audacity. Anyways, so yeah, all those events, and then we ended up here.
Yeah, pretty much.
2 years later, but yeah.
You mean 4?
Oh.
That was like all the way in 2018.
Dang, I keep forgetting in 2022. Like.
Yeah, because after that, I
left.
graduated, but then I came back, and we started hanging out more, and now we're here.
Yeah. Cool.
But yeah, that was a date. All right. What?
That wasn't no date. See, it wasn't a date.
It wasn't a date.
Good talk. Oh my gosh, this is how we deal with all conflicts in our relationship, guys. Now tell the folks bye.
Call 911.
I said tell them folks bye. Thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and share the video.
Peace.
Oh, I thought you was going to say it was a date. Peace.
It was a date.